Hello students, today we shall take up the second work part uh, where we have to perform the milling operation. So you can see, if I consider my blank, okay, blank, so it is given as 90, 70 uh, and blank thickness as 12 and minimum 0. So if you subtract maximum with minimum, that will be your length. So if you check in the x direction, we have defined it as 90, y it as 70, and in the z direction the thickness what we are considering it is 12. And if you notice here, the final thickness that has to be 10, it has to reduce by 2 mm. So it is very clear that the operation that we need to perform here, so the first one will be facing, next one will be end milling, and the next one it will be uh, drilling, the final part. So here I have written my part program. So this is a pre-written part program. So we shall discuss, we already done this for the model 1, and we will discuss how to write the part program for the given work part number 2. So I will just show how it will execute. So let me copy the program. So Control C. You can use notepad or else you can type here. Okay, so and once you paste your program, you need to check for its syntax nothing but it will provide you the format. So that format you need to check, so that in case of any error it will highlight. Okay, make sure the format that what you have entered is right. Here it has closed. Let me open again. Yes, so I will just copy the program, Control C. So create new workpart. Okay, so I will paste here. So run the simulation. So it will check for all codes that you have entered. My first tool will be, as you know, we need to perform 3 operations, starting with face mill. I will select it as 40. Okay, and second tool, and I will select end mill. Okay, I can take 10, and final one is the drill. If you notice in the sketch, the drill, it has to be a diameter of 20. Okay, so all 3 tools has been assigned. Later you need to define the blank. So x direction I will consider minimum as 0 and maximum as 90 as per the given data. In y direction minimum 0 and maximum will be 70. Blank thickness I will take it as 12, and z coordinate I will define it as 0. At the bottom I will define. When I click OK, you can see here my axis is located in the bottom point. So when I run the simulation, first operation will be the facing. I will make sure that the 2 mm extra whatever that is given, it will be removed. Next will be the cutout, the unwanted profile I will just remove through the end milling. So that particular portion will be removed, and the final one is the drilling at the center. Yes, so this is our final model. So now we shall discuss how to write the part program step by step. So as I tell always, every part program will start with same procedure. Okay, so in order to make some space, what I will do is, yeah, so let me, the first step will remain same, starting with yes. So my first step will be G, I feel I have some issue with this software. What I will do, I will open one more. Let me use this. This pencil will take the thickness here. Okay. Hope it is visible. So initially we always start with the command G80 followed with G40, and the final one is G90. Okay, so this will remain same for all programs. So G80, you should make sure that you will cancel the CAN cycle. G40, any compensation, it has to be like towards the left or right, it has to be removed. G90, make sure you will use absolute command, followed with G28. So G28 is nothing but so automatic 0 return. Okay, now next step. So step by step we shall move. So the first step will be, you need to attach your cutting tool. So for that, M06 T01. Once you attach the cutting tool, I already mentioned, you need to give the offset. So to give the offset of its length, G43 H1, and define its and locate that. So I have defined the offset and I have kept above the work part, that is Z100. So that the total thickness that I assume it is 12. If I mark from bottom, okay, if this is 0, my 100 will be somewhere here. You can see here the initial position of my cutting tool will be x0. So it will be exactly, will locate in this form. X will be 0, y will be 0, z will be 100, the distance from the bottom part. So that will be 100. So next step is to define the coordinate. So this is the coordinate. So let me assume this complete coordinate as G54. So your cutting tool should move to the G54. What I will do, I will enter it as G54, and the movement will be rapid, no cutting action involved. Rapid movement G00, X0, Y0. So to the coordinate G54, it will move rapidly. That is for that G00, X0, Y0. Now once it is kept here, the next is you need to switch on the spindle. So switch on the spindle M03 S1500. So make sure that you will switch on the spindle. Okay, so M03 S1500. Now my initial setup is done. I have inserted the cutting tool, I have given the offset, I have positioned in the G54. The next step will be I should bring the cutting tool on the surface. I should bring the cutting tool. It is now at 100, Z in 100 position. The spindle is above 100. So I should get the cutting tool to the surface. So the total height is 12, but the requirement is 10. So I should make sure that I should remove 2 mm of thickness. So for that, what I will do, so if you want to involve the cutting action, then you need to use G01, that is the linear interpolation. Okay, G01, bring down the Z height, Z10. So if from 100 I am bringing down my cutting tool to the 10th position, and feed you define it as 200. So now the cutting action will takes place from this starting position. So from here it will takes place. The facing, see, it is a 40 mm tool. You should give the coordinates. So from first point to second, and next you lift to the third point. That is the lifting I always do with 20 mm, and move back to the fourth point, lift to the fifth point, and come back to the sixth point, lift to the seventh point, and finish at eighth point, and lift your cutting tool. So for that, what we will do, so initial position is here, next I need to move here. So that particular position will be, if you check the, okay, if you check the position, you can understand. So this will be 0, 0. If I take, okay, this will be 0, 0, and here the last position will be, X will be 90 and Y will be 0. And if I lift to the 20, like my increment will be 20. So X will be 90 and Y will be 20. This is third position. With the same, I will get back to the X0, Y20. And let me lift again. X will be 0, Y will be 40. So move back to here. X will be 90, Y will be 40. And if you lift one more, if you make X as 90 and Y as 60, so since it is a 40 mm, it will remove the complete material. So total we have covered 80 mm distance. So whereas we have only 70 mm. So what I will do, I will just follow the same coordinate here in order to perform the facing operation. So starting with X, the extreme point, X90, Y0. So there I will lift. X will be 90, Y will be 20, and X0, Y20. Again I will lift X0, Y40, X90, Y40, and X. So you have lifted X0, Y40, and X0, Y60. Let me check. 90, 0, 90, 20 lifted, okay, 0, 20, and 0, 40, and X90, 40, and here I should lift. Okay, let me change this. This has to be lifted. So here I should lift to 60. Okay, this portion is y60, and again x0 y60. Next, here the complete cutting will be done, x0 y60. So this is not required. x0 y60. So this is the last point where x will be 0, y will be 60. From there I will lift my cutting tool Z100 above, and I will get back to the origin, that is G28. Okay, automatic 0 return, and there I will stop the spindle for that M05, and this will finish your first operation, that is facing. Okay, so next we shall move on to the second operation. So let me delete all. So my second operation, see, facing is done similar way. We will start with end milling, and for end milling always you make sure that you will keep your cutting tool away. If this is your work part, I always keep my cutting tool away from the work part. So you can keep here or here. Either you give x as negative or y as negative. Later you can substitute the compensation, that is G41 or G42. So here I will use G41, that is left compensation, which I have explained in the previous class. So let me start with the second operation, so that is end milling. So the second operation is end milling. So same, we shall start. See, previous I ended up with stopping the spindle, that is M05 I have used in order to stop the spindle. Once a spindle stops, you need to insert the cutting tool, that is M06 T02. Once you insert the cutting tool, give the offset G43 H2. Okay, next from there I will lift to a certain height, that is Z100. From that position I will get my cutting tool to the initial position, that is G54. Let me select the coordinate G54. Okay, G00, and as I said, I will keep my cutting tool away. What I will do means, if this is the point 0, 0, so I will keep away. So I will give x as -10. So if I measure here, so let me consider this as -10 and y as 0. So this will be -10, 0. My cutting tool will come and locate here, away from the tube. X10, y0. This will be my cutting tool position. So once the position is done, you make sure that you will switch on the spindle. M03 S1500, spindle on in clockwise direction. So this pattern will remain same whenever you start with a new operation. So M03 S1500. Now what I will do, before moving I will drop my cutting tool below the work part, so that the complete material has to be removed. So the same thing I have done, Z-1. If it is 0, my cutting tool will lie below this work part. So after that, let me start cutting action G01, that is linear interpolation, and G41, nothing but left compensation. Reference my cutting tool number 2. So I will, from here I will move on to the origin position X0 Y0, and let me define this feed. Before that, just make it. So my feed will be 200. Okay, so now I have defined what I have done. Initially I kept my cutting tool in the position x minus 10 y 0, and I moved to the origin position by giving a left compensation. Okay, so initially the center point was the reference, center point of the cutting tool was the reference. Once I give 41, it will move with respect to its left edge. Okay, if this is the workpiece, towards its left it will move, so it will locate in this way. Okay, this edge will be the reference. Now if you observe, as I said, initially my cutting tool was away. Okay, if I mark this, so this position I will take, say it as minus 10 0. From here I have moved my cutting tool to 0 comma 0, and z is minus 1. So from here I will move to this point. So if you measure 70 minus 20, that will be 50. X will be 50 and y will be 0. Oh, sorry, x will be 0. Let me erase. Here x will be 0, comma y will be 50. This point. So now you can notice that from 0 comma 0 to 0 comma 50, the movement was in line, straight line, linear movement. Okay, whereas if I consider this point, my x distance will be 20, radius I have known, x distance will be 20, and the y distance will be 70. So that is this point. So from here my cutting tool move in circular interpolation, that is in clockwise direction. So this is circular interpolation and clockwise direction. So for that you need to use the command G03. Similarly, from here to, if I want to move my cutting tool here, so the point will be, x will be 90 minus 20, that will be 70, and y will be again 70. So here it will move with linear interpolation, that is G01. Similar fashion, again it will have a circular interpolation. For that we will use G03, and you need to specify the radius. And if it want to move this point, the point will be, x will be 90, y will be 70 minus 20, that will be 50. So here, and again linear interpolation, circular, linear, circular, linear, so alternate. Okay, so let me say G03 is done. My next position will be y50. So y50, after quoting y50, next position will be G03, that is circular interpolation in clockwise direction from here to here. So G03, x20, y70, radius 20. G03, x20, y70. So this position x20, y70, and you need to specify radius 20. Do not forget to specify the radius. So this will be the syntax. So the computer will check the same. We have already specified. In case if you want to use a circular interpolation, so you need to make sure that you will add its radius. So that is the syntax that program will check. So G03, this position, again from here to here it will have a linear interpolation. For that you need to use G01. Okay, G01. Next position will be x as, so here x as 70, y as 70. So need not to define radius because this is a linear interpolation. Again I will have circular interpolation, G03. My next position will be x90, y50, radius 20, and followed with G01. So G01, this position will be x as 20, sorry, not x as 90, y as 20, so that is done, and followed with G03. So this position I need to define. So my x position will be 70, y position will be 0. That is done. Again, from here this point to here it will have a linear interpolation. So for that I will define G01, x20, y0, and again I will define this position G03, x will be 0, okay, and y will be 20 with the radius 20, and from that let me take to the extreme position away from the cutting tool. I will take y as 60, and from there I will lift Z100. From there, see, somewhere away I have moved the cutting tool, and from there I will lift, and you can take it to the origin position G28 and stop the spindle M05. So by this you can complete the second operation using end mill. Okay, now the final operation is we need to perform the drilling. So that is the third operation. So before that let me erase, sorry, here clear out. Yeah. So final position we shall start with drilling. You can see that. So the position here we need to perform drilling here exactly 35, and x as 45 and y as 35. That will be our position. Again, in order to start, we have stopped, as I said, we have stopped our previous operation with M05. Okay. Sorry, I forget to mention. So we have used G41. Okay. So later you use G40 again, so that the compensation will get cancelled. If you remember, while doing the operation we have used the G41, you make sure that that will be cancelled. Before G28 you can cancel that. Okay, G40 you need to use. So let me start with a new tool, M06T03. For drilling operation I need to insert a new twist drill tool. So and define its G43 H3. So its offset you need to define. Next, let me lift my cutting tool Z100. Okay. Later from here I will move on to the work coordinate G54, G00, that will be a rapid movement, and I know the position X45, Y35. That is the position exactly to the center. I will get my cutting tool. Okay. Once it is done, I will switch on the spindle M03 S1500. Switch on the spindle. Now I will start the drilling operation. So G98 I will use nothing but return to the R point. G98, and the cycle will be drilling cycle G81, and return point I will define. So since it is 10 mm thickness, I will give it as R12. Okay, already 2 mm is removed, so that is the return point R12, the safe height, and I will make sure that Z minus 5, so that it will completely give us a through hole from minus half, from this point X45, Y35, Z100 to Z minus 5, and feed 200. Okay, followed with, so once this is done we have only one hole, so it will return to the R point. Then what I will do, I will take back to the origin position G28, and I have used G81. Make sure you will use G80 to cancel that. Okay. So once it is done, M05 for the spindle stop, M30 for the program end. So this will complete your program. So the same has been written. Uh, okay, the same has been written here. You can see that. Before that, let me clear. Yeah. So the same program has been typed in a notepad. So you will copy this so that any alteration can be done in the notepad and paste here. The same program has been have pasted. You need to run the syntax. Syntax, what it does, it will check here. Total number of lines is 46. All line it will check one by one. Any error it will display. Okay, you need to check that particular line what you have missed. The most common error will be you will give some space. Like if there is a G28, you will write G space 28, and so you may use some different commands. For example, there it don't have any meaning. You may use some different uh, unknown G codes or M codes. Again, that will yield to an error message. Okay, and sometimes you forget to cancel the can cycle. Like uh, you need to cancel the compensation used. You need to cancel the can cycle used in the program itself. So if you have done all those things, then it will not show any error, any mistake you need to rectify. Okay, so if I run, you can see that my first operation is a face milling operation. As per my cutting path, it is removing the material, and the second operation will be the end milling. If you notice, the tool was away from the work part and it is removing the material as per the cutting path. And the final tool, it is drill bit, and so I need a 20 mm at the center, and I have done the drilling, and this will be my final product. Okay,